Hey, what's going on everybody? Steve here, Raiken Profit over at RaikenProfit.com, coming back to you with another video. And in this video, I just want to talk a little bit about how to source inventory right now to sell on eBay and Amazon in this crazy world that's going on. You know, there's two types of people in these current events. There's one type of person who, you know, they're just banging their head against the wall and they're trying to find inventory, but they're just having a hard time because what used to work isn't working as well anymore. For some people, this doesn't apply to everybody, but if you have been having success reselling and over time you're finding that the thrift stores aren't going as well, maybe there's not as many garage sales. For some, a lot of people who sell books on Amazon, you know, the libraries are closed. You know, for some people, you might have had relationships with liquidators or maybe backroom access at a thrift store. And maybe that's not the case anymore because there's social distancing and people don't want to be around others and certain relationships have been harmed. So what's working right now? Well, for this video is more or less for like the person who's maybe selling less than a couple thousand a month, upwards to like 6,000 or 7,000 a month. If you're doing a lot more than that, you've probably moved on to other sourcing methods that are outside of what I'm going to be talking about. But if you're making less than maybe $6,000 or $7,000 a month in sales, maybe less than $10,000 a month, this will be for you. So I found that right now what's working extremely well is local marketplace sourcing. So Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, and Nextdoor app. So everybody knows Facebook. There's something called Facebook Marketplace where you can either sell all your stuff, which I'm doing right now in my bedroom. There's a bunch of junk all over the place because we're moving out of here. But you could also buy stuff as well, and you can post ads. Facebook Marketplace is great right now because with all the craziness going on in the world, so many people struggling. My heart goes out to them. They're trying to find ways to make a little extra money. And unfortunately, there's a lot of jobs and people who've been laid off from work. And, the stimulus packages really haven't been helping much. I think, they had the one for 600 or so. They're trying to get another one approved, but it's taken forever. There's a lot of people who are really, really struggling. The small business PPP plan that had gone out, I don't know if you had received any of that money. I did. Leave a comment down below if you did. That wasn't enough for a lot of small businesses. So what I'm trying to say is a lot of people are getting rid of stuff around their house to make a little extra cash because they don't know what to do. And most people, you might be thinking about, why don't they just put it on eBay or Amazon? Because most people don't understand how to sell on eBay and Amazon. They're scared about returns. They're scared about refunds. They're scared about having to pay fees. With Amazon FBA, if you want a pro seller account, it's $40 a month. And the average Joe isn't even gonna learn or figure out how to sell on Amazon. Amazon's a bit more complicated. And with eBay, again, most people don't wanna pick and pack and ship and store and deal with inventory and customer service. Most people just aren't cut out for that. You guys are special. You've learned the skill of selling online. So with the abundance of people getting rid of stuff in their house to be able to make a little extra cash, that presents a great opportunity for you. So keep your eye out and open on Facebook Marketplace, on Craigslist, on the Nextdoor app. And there's a couple ways that you can go about it. The first way is you can put out wanted ads. And if you just search my channel, Raiken Profit Wanted Ads, I've got a video that I did with my buddy Brandon, and he talks about how he makes, a couple $1,000s a month with wanted ads, and he gets people bringing him toys and all different types of items. So put wanted ads out, create a little template. You can even go on these platforms and start to model other people. You can see that there's a bunch of people already doing this. And here's the thing, there's plenty of opportunities out there. So don't run for the hills all because you see somebody posting an ad. For one reason or another, somebody might connect with you versus the other person. And if you put a little story behind it, give yourself a little competitive edge, you might get the single mother wanting to go with you versus, the businessman over there. You might get the businessman wanting to do business with you versus whoever, right? So study the competition and create a wanted ad that helps out your case a little bit more, right? And gives you a little bit of advantage. The next way that you can do it is just search the different categories. On Facebook, you can search through just the straight up classifieds, or you could look through like the furniture section, you could look through the electronics. There's different categories. you could search through them. You could also type in various keywords. There's also a website called If This Then That, ifttt.com, and you could set up keyword alerts to email you if listings come up with certain keywords. They allow it on Craigslist. I'm not sure if they've integrated that with Facebook, but that's something to look into. But keep your eye out on the local marketplaces. Now, it takes a bit of work, and you gotta go out there and you gotta put deals together and meet up with people. And I would just recommend, if you do that, do it in a public place, do it in a safe place. But there's a lot of opportunities out there. So I'm one of the founders of the Book Business Blueprint. My buddy Avery and I, we teach people how to sell books on Amazon, and we've got over 600 students in there, and we're having tons of student success from going out and putting ads on Facebook, but even more than that is the Nextdoor app, getting a lot of free books. So you can find free items as well on these platforms. So look out on the Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, Nextdoor app. Also, if you're struggling to find inventory now to sell on your eBay business or on Amazon, now's a great time to put a little more effort into building relationships and networking and, spreading the word of mouth of what you do. And this is how I do it. So, I like to add value everywhere I go. I like to give, whether that's my time, attention, or just, lend an ear to somebody. So whether I'm talking to the guy at the coffee shop or the girl at the cash register at Goodwill, or maybe just friends or family, I'm always trying to add value. And when you show interest in other people, they show interest in you. And a lot of times, if you spend time just talking to people, they'll ask you, so what do you do? And you could say, hey, I'm a reseller. And they're gonna say, a reseller? Yeah, I buy and I sell items on eBay and Amazon. I'm looking for books and textbooks and all different types of things, right? Electronics and toys and shoes. And looks like I'm out here in Miami. It looks like there's a fire truck going crazy. So I apologize about that. But if you just open up and become a little vulnerable, you'd be shocked by, how much the world will open up to you and opportunities you presented, right in your lap. So, just talk to people and tell them what you do, and you'd be surprised. And especially do that with managers. A lot of people are scared to let managers know that you're a reseller. Open up about it. Obviously you want to do it in the right way, and you don't want to be just pitching them, but naturally build rapport. And when the time's right, they're probably going to ask you, if they see you all the time, what do you buy? What do you sell? What do you do? And let them know. And a lot of times they'll say, hey, well, we got a bunch of books in the back. You want to go scan them? Or, more commonly, they'll say, hey, I'll let you know if I ever see you in the store, if we got some, new board games or something. So build relationships, take advantage of your local marketplace. I know a lot of libraries are still closed, but auctions have been opening up. And again, for anybody who sells books on Amazon, one of the best ways to source inventory right now is online arbitrage. So, we teach this. We have a course that teaches it, but also I have tons of free YouTube videos. You don't even need that you can just search on my YouTube channel. Look up, Raiken Profit eFlip. It's a software that we use, and we source books. Now, there's a lot to it. It's not as simple as it sounds, and it's pretty easy to lose money if you don't do it correctly. That's why we created a course about it. But I'm not here to pitch you that. I'm just here to share the opportunity of online arbitrage in terms of books on Amazon, especially during textbook season, because there's 3 times during the year where textbook prices spike up because of college and school and stuff. And even during these crazy times, we still see spikes. You can actually check out the Chrome extension Keepa, and you can see the various spikes during the year with textbooks. But sourcing books, even all throughout the year, even outside of textbook season, you can find some good stuff. So there's plenty of inventory out there right now, but you do have to think a little bit outside the box, and you have to try different things. And if if you continue to keep going to the same thrift stores and you're not having success, you've got to do something different. So hopefully this video gave you a couple ideas. If you have any questions, drop a comment down below. But I hope you guys are having a fantastic new year. Happy New Year. And definitely going to stay consistent with this channel. I know I haven't been posting a ton over the last, 5 or 6 months. I try to post at least, a couple times a week or a couple times every few weeks. So just focus on my own business as well. So I put a lot of videos on this channel, and I want to continue it, but sometimes it's tough because, running a business is time consuming. So I give it up to all the full-time YouTube content creators who actually run full-time businesses as well. So much love, Happy New Year, and see you in the next one. Bye.